Hey, what's up? Hey. Okay, so tonight we're going to be talking about this whole Nicki Minaj and Kash Doll situation. Some of you guys may know what's going on. Some of you guys may not know what's going on. So I'm gonna bring you guys up to speed as much as possible, as much as I know, that is, because I don't even know all of the hoopala, and I don't understand the big deal. But we're gonna get into that. I'm going to open up the phone lines for people to call in. I'm going to allow people to give their opinions. I'm not going to stay on long. And I'm not going to argue with anybody, okay? I'm not about to argue with anybody, but I will allow people to, call in and give their opinions. I do not expect people to agree with me. I know that, I want people to be individuals and free thinkers. And, it is what it is. So as you guys come into the live, I want you all to start with a city check-in. I want all my night owls to tell me where you're tuning in from. Hit the like button, even just as a show of hands as to see who's here. Hit the like button as you come in. Do the city check-in, and then we're going to get this thing started. Let me open up the phone lines right now. Give me 1 second. All right, so the phone lines are open. The call-in number is 605-468-8756. The access code is 284538. But before I open up the lines all the way and take your guys' calls, I want to kind of break down a little bit of my understanding of this.
Are muted and they can unmute
And I'm going to
themselves.
bring you guys up to speed on just the little information that I have. So basically, Kash Doll, like she used to always be bigging up Nicki Minaj, always showing Nicki Minaj love, and always, saying how much she loved her as a rapper, and, that she was like a fan of her. And so, within her, saying that she was a fan of Nicki and everything like that, something went awry. The barbs, I don't know how, I don't know what exactly went awry, but according to Kash Doll, 2 weeks ago, she decided to unfollow Nicki because according to her, she said that Nicki came at her sideways in her DM. Now, as you guys know, Nicki Minaj came at several people sideways in their DM. So I don't know why the barbs have to show me the receipt. I don't believe it. I don't believe Nicki did this. But then you have all these instances where she has came at people sideways in their DM. She came at Academic sideways in his DM, and she came at several other people sideways. So I don't understand how, people feel as though, like, I don't know, like people feel some type of way about it, but I'm going to show you guys what Kash Doll said. The Neighborhood Talk had posted up a part of her live video where she was speaking on this situation. And then after that, I'm going to let you guys know what I said on my community tab, because I just kind of, gave my sentiments on this overall outlook of this situation on my community tab, because people keep acting like all of these celebs are barbs. And I mean, not barbs. Oof, the barbs is stuck in my head, boy. Are gods. People are acting like these celebs are gods. And that mess just really just does not sit well with me, because like the same people who acting like these people are gods, you have people that they know in real life and they wouldn't bat a eyelash in their defense or anything like that. And it's just like, it's just crazy. But so I'm going to show you guys what Kash Doll had to say. And then I'm going to, like I said, read to you guys what I said in my community tab. And then I'm going to allow you guys to call in. The call-in number is on the screen. So if you guys want to call in while I'm playing it and then, be the first that I open the line to, then you could do that as well. So, let's see. Hold up. Let me... Oh, I accidentally exited out of the accidentally exited out of the window. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Darn it. I done hit exit out the window and I had it all ready. What is going on? Hold up, y'all. When I was taking the timer off, my behind accidentally took the thing off. We got somebody who called in. I will open up the line to you shortly. Give me a second. Give me a second. Hold on, you guys. Sorry about that. Damn it. I'm like, I got it all together and then it's just gonna mess up. Like, what the heck? Hold on, y'all. Okay, I'm pulling up the clip. I had it up. Like, what the heck? I don't know why it's not. Hold on one second. Okay, let me just answer this call. Oh, wait, this is not even a normal number. What is this? I don't know what that is. Hello? Hello?
Hi, hello,
Hi, your call is kind of muffled. I can't really hear you. Where you calling from? What's your name?
okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, let me get my earphones so you can hear me. Give me a second, please.
Okay, while you doing that, the clip actually came up. So hang on just a second while you getting that, and then let me pull up this clip for the people. Hold on. All right, so the clip is up. Sorry, y'all. I don't know what is going on right now. What the heck? Okay, so this is Kash Doll talking about this situation, and this is what she had to say.
Stupid. Why I unfollow Nicki? I unfollowed Nicki 2 weeks ago because when y'all was dragging me for whatever the fuck y'all was dragging me for, and I told y'all to leave my name out y'all mouth, she came in my DM talking crazy. And I unfollowed her ass and told her she was delusional, just like y'all motherfuckers. If you are stupid. Why I unfollowed Nicki? I unfollowed Nicki 2 weeks ago because when y'all was dragging me for whatever the fuck y'all was dragging me for, and I told y'all to leave my name out y'all mouth, she came in my DM talking crazy. And I unfollowed her ass and told her she was delusional, just like y'all motherfuckers. If you are stupid.
Okay, and then there was another clip. I don't have the full live, but here's another part.
Eat. I got people I gotta feed. That's the least of my concern. I don't want to be for nobody. That's why me and Cardi came together and showed you this is unity. Stop putting me up against I'm trying to beef. And I'm still gonna like Nicki Minaj. But she just came at me sideways, so I motherfucking unfollowed her. I'm human. The fuck? Shit. And I don't be trying to put that shit out there to make people look bad. You know, I ain't screenshot and posted and no shit. If I wanted some clout, I could have did that. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm trying to eat. I got people I gotta feed.
Okay, so that is what Kash Doll said. And I took to my community tab and I posted a post on my community tab, and I want to read it to you guys. And then I'm going to open up the phone lines. Well, the phone lines are open, but then I'm gonna answer the call back. So I was just a little bit behind. It is showing up small on the screen, so I'll try to make it big enough for you guys to see. Those of you who are on my community tab, you've seen it. But basically, I said, looking at this Kash Doll thing, I just don't understand why so many people think it's mandatory to like Nicki Minaj like she is a god, and people act like it's not possible to change their mind about a person if they coming at them foul. If you shout somebody out and they don't reciprocate the love, you are entitled to not F with. Okay, is it back? It said that my stream disconnected. Is it back? I don't know what's going on. It says it's back. So anyways, So, yeah, so I was saying, like, if that was real life, everybody that your friends like, because I have friends right now who are friends with people, and I don't like the people that my friends are friends with. And you have people in your real life who are friends of yours that have friends that you don't like. And if this was the perfect world that everybody liked everybody and everybody was entitled to like Nicki, then in the real world that you live with the people that you actually know, then, you know, you would like every single person that you meet. If that's the case. And that's not the case, that's not the real world. So I feel like Kash Doll is entitled to feel a way if Nicki came at her sideways. I don't think that she is obligated to have to kiss her ass. Like, I don't think that she's obligated to have to kiss her ass. I don't think that she's obligated to have to, you know, do all of that. And people do not have the same energy. If you have Nicki Minaj, who is linking up with the strippers that got into it with Cardi B. You have Nicki Minaj, who was linking up with Tasha K. She links up with, you know, Cardi B's enemies, and y'all don't have no problem with it. But if somebody link up with Cardi B, and I don't even fuck with Cardi B, the first thing that somebody's gonna say, oh, you a Cardi B fan? No, the fuck I'm not. If you go look at my commentary on Cardi B, I'm not a fan of Cardi B, and I call her out all the time. But real is real, right is right, wrong is wrong. So I'm gonna keep it real, period. Okay? And so if you see Cardi, you guys see Nicki, y'all see her link up with Tasha K. You see her link up with Cardi issues. It's a big old hurrah, and everybody is here for it. And everybody is, you know, oh my God, I'm so happy that, you know, she linked up with Tasha K. I'm so happy that, you know, she got the strippers in the video. I'm so happy. Y'all big up every time she links up with Cardi B's enemies. But if somebody is cool with Cardi B, then it's World War III. Now, you know, the same thing happened with me and bloggers, right? I have no issue with Tasha K. I have no issue with Lovely T. I have no issue with Daytime Tea Time. But people will act like since Lovely T and Tasha K got a beef, I got to have a beef with both of them. Why can't people be cool with other people, like multiple people? Like, why does everybody have to be dragged into other people's beefs? Like, because this person don't like her, oh, I gotta not like her too. That's just don't even make sense. And then people try to act like the Barbs cannot be accountable. I seen so many comments of people who were like, so many people, somebody said, didn't T block you for no reason? Yeah, she did block me for no reason. I still never had no issue with her. I didn't have a problem with her. Okay. She had a problem or issue with me, but since that issue, we both met up face to face, and I've talked to her, and you know, I don't got no issue with her. I never had an issue with her. She had an issue with me. See, that's the difference. People will have issues, and then you project their issues on me. I didn't have an issue with her. You know what I'm saying? So, again, so back to the topic, basically what I'm trying to say is, you know, just because somebody got an issue with somebody don't mean that everybody gotta have the same issue. Everybody don't gotta have the same issue. And, you know, and that's not even in defense of Cardi, because Cardi do a lot of fuck shit. Like, when I talk about Nicki or I bring up a point, everybody act like I'm saying that Cardi B is a saint. I'm not saying that Cardi B is a saint. I'm not saying that Cardi B don't do fuck shit. I'm not saying that Cardi B don't link up with Nicki, you know, people that she don't fuck with. But what I'm saying is it's an uproar when it comes to, you know, anybody else. It's an uproar. That's all I'm saying, if that makes sense. And if I don't say it verbatim, then, you know, there is the people who, well, Cardi B ain't no say. And I'm like, when the fuck did I say she was? You feel me? So anyways, with that being said, I encourage the Barbs to call in. I'm just not going to argue with anybody. I encourage, you know, to have a few people call in. We can have a good dialogue for a little bit. I ain't going to stay on too long. Somebody said, so Nick, you will not wait to hear Nicki's side to make a conclusion. See, that's the whole thing. I don't need to hear Nicki's side to know that nobody has to kiss her ass like she's a god. Like Nicki could give her side, but that the fact still remains the same that people are entitled to stop liking her if they want to. Do you guys understand that? She could, Nicki could give her side and it could be, the other way around. But what I'm saying is people are entitled to say, you know what? I ain't really effing with you like that. Y'all got friends right now that you grew up with since middle school or from very long who done something, came at you sideways and you stopped fucking with them. But people are not entitled to do that. Pepper Room, what's your oh, hold on, let me open up the line. Okay. Hello?
Hello.
Hi, is this Pepper Room?
Hello, can you? Yeah, this is me. Hi.
Oh,
Can you
okay,
hear me?
sorry, girl. I went on a rant. Where are you calling from?
That's okay. I'm calling from Nigeria.
Oh my God. I think this is the first time I have somebody calling from Nigeria. Hey, girl.
Hey. Okay. So what I want to say is I understand your point, but the thing is, it's just the timing of it all. Why is it that it is yesterday when Kash Doll linked up with Cardi? That's when she's starting to tell us that, oh, she had a problem with Nicki. She unfollowed Nicki because of this and that. And what I don't get is, I get that the barbs, they go hard and they do unnecessary things, but I find it weird when people beef with a fan base. You know what I mean? Fans will always be
I don't
fans.
find that weird because the fans will do you see? Okay, so on my community tab, right? Somebody said, hold up, let me. What did they say? Somebody said something along the lines of, she always says that the barbs attack her, but she never shows us receipts. And I'm like, all you have to do is look at that woman's comment section. She doesn't never have to show a receipt because the receipts are in her comments. The receipts are in her replies, in her mentions. If you go to her page, you will see swarms of people who have profiles that are, Nicki Minaj is their screensavers and their name has some type of Barbie something. And you see those people are attacking her. So it's like, people will be like, she don't show the receipts. It's like, you don't have to show the receipts. All you got to do is go look and see. And people claim that, why is she, arguing with the fan base? Because those fan bases are venomous. Like they go and attack you. And after so long, it's like, listen, y'all better back up off of me. And I'm not, no. So I think that you can beef with a fan base because the fan base,
okay,
they go in and they think that they got to fight the battle for the artist. So it's like, now I got to fight you because you trying to fight me for her. Now I got to fight you.
Yeah, but you know what? I get your point. But the thing is, with Kash Doll, she said that Nicki unfollowed her. If you still check to today, Nicki still follows her, right? She's the one that unfollowed Nicki. And if she unfollowed Nicki 2 weeks ago, why is she bringing it up now? You know what I mean? Why is it now that we're hearing about it?
Okay.
And also, another thing she said in her tweet was like, oh, me and Cardi didn't discuss Nicki. I unfollowed Nicki, a week ago, 2 weeks ago. Like, just the way she, she worded
you don't
understand. Seems like, is a chain of events. She unfollowed Nicki. She hung out with Cardi. I don't think there's anything wrong with her hanging out with Cardi. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. They can have a connection, whatever the case may be. But just the way Kash Doll is going about it.
Yeah,
even
but
when
you
she
don't
said
understand
Nicki was
why
in her
she
DMs.
you don't understand what she's replying to though. You don't get it why she said it now.
But the Cardi one is not like she was replying to anybody. She just said it out of the blue. That
She was
Cardi and I
okay.
didn't discuss
No,
Nicki.
that's not true.
Those tweets in particular.
That's
Yeah,
that's
it is.
not
If you check
that's
it.
not true. If you go to her
She
mentions,
made 3 tweets. She made
no,
she
no,
made
okay, listen,
3 tweets.
okay, let me
Two
talk.
earlier. Let me just get this out. Let me
Okay, no, I just want to
talk.
reply to that
Get this
part
out.
of it. You can, I'm gonna let you talk. I'm gonna let you talk because somebody said let her
Okay,
talk.
okay, go.
Let me just say this to your one point. You said it doesn't make sense that she's talking about it now because she unfollowed her 2 weeks ago. So you don't understand why she made those tweets, right? You don't understand why she said that.
No,
So
no, no, no,
no, no,
no,
no,
no.
no.
I,
Let
I
me let
do,
me
I
answer
do.
that
I
part, and then I'm
understand
gonna
that
let
it
you
was the
talk.
bars.
What I'm gonna let
Okay,
you
okay.
talk
All
after
right, go
that.
ahead.
So basically, she hung out with Cardi last night, right? The Barb's
Yeah.
had an issue with her hanging out with Cardi. So then they dug and seen that she unfollowed Nicki and said, the reason you unfollowed Nicki all of a sudden is because you're hanging out with Cardi. So then in her
Mhm.
defense, no, motherfuckers, I didn't unfollow her because I hung out with Cardi. I unfollowed her 2 weeks ago because she came at me sideways. That's why she said what she said now. It's not that, oh, she's bringing it up out the blue. She's bringing it up because she hung out with Cardi and people came at her sideways saying because she hung out with Cardi was the reason why she unfollowed her. And she was replying to that saying, no, 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 no. I unfollowed her 2 weeks ago. You guys do not understand what you're talking about. You're making a fake narrative, which they, that's according to her, it's a fake narrative because according to her, I don't know what her and Nicki Minaj communications are, but I understand if that's the
Exactly.
chain
Like,
of
okay,
events,
I get,
then I understand that's
yeah,
why
I,
she
I
would bring it
get,
up
I
now.
get, yeah, I get that she was talking to the fan base and she was sticking up for herself. But if she's telling us she was piggybacking off the point that, Nikki came at her in her DMs, we don't even know if that's true. We are just
But
taking her
Nicki has
word for
came
it.
at other
You know
people in
what I
their
mean?
DMs, right? So do you think that it's not
You're
possible
talking
that she
about
came?
DJ Academics?
Okay, Nicki.
You
Okay,
talking about
let me
DJ
tell you a few
Academics?
people that Nicki Minaj came at, right? So there was a woman who was working for Karen
Wait,
Civil.
wait,
She
wait,
made a
wait, sorry, one
tweet.
minute.
She
One
made a
minute, one
tweet.
minute, one minute. First of all, I don't believe anything academic says. He's not
I'm not
credible.
talking about academics. Hold on. Wait.
Okay, okay, go on,
You
go on.
asked me, was I talking about academics? And I said it's more than that. So it's more than academics. So there was a woman who worked for Karen Civil, right? Who made a tweet. The woman said Nicki Minaj was too old for her subject matter, which after a while, it's like, come on now, you got to stop talking about your pussy is so good. After a while, come on, like let's talk about real life stuff or something
Mhm.
different. So the person works for Karen Civil. Nicki Minaj went in her DMs and was talking trash to her and came at her sideways, and the girl got fired, and it was a whole lawsuit behind it. Nicki Minaj has went off
Mm.
on Charlemagne. They've discussed it on the Breakfast Club. With he said stuff about her. Even when she went to the Breakfast Club, he said that Nicki Minaj cursed him out. She's cursed him out through text messages. Nicki Minaj cursed out academics. There are several people that Nicki Minaj has cursed out. So I don't know why people are acting like it's far fetched. Like if you look at any of her interviews in the Breakfast Club, Charlemagne will say, Nicki Minaj cursed me out. She let me have it. She did da. When you seen her in Joe Budden, right? If you're a
Okay.
Barb, you or you're a fan, you seen her interaction with Joe Budden. Her and Joe Budden, when she was on the Joe Budden podcast, Joe Budden said when he was responding to that, he said she had been cursed him out about it. So he did not understand why she reacted, or he did not expect her to react in that way because she had already cursed him out months ago. So Nicki Minaj curses people out. Like we can't act like she don't curse people out. Joe Budden said it and confirmed it. Charlemagne has said it.
Mhm.
She got the woman fired. That worked for her. She got at academics. So I mean, I gotta. We cannot. I don't know. Somebody in the chat said I'm taking this personal. I'm not taking it personal. You guys just don't do. I gotta deal in real life. Like we
In
can't.
fact, I get what
Yeah.
you're saying. I get what you're saying. And I think, sometimes she does need to address her fans, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, the fact that everybody's complaining about it, it's annoying. But at the same time, I just feel like, why should we blame her for this particular instance just because of things that have happened in the past? Do you get what I mean? It's like, to me, it's just the timing. That's honestly just what my problem is. I just can't get with it, especially when she had that whole beef with Cardi in the first place about the key of Detroit and things like that. But anyways, I mean, I can't really. That's all I have to say about this topic. And someone in the comment section was like, I call into every channel. That's because this is interesting. You know what I mean? This is interesting. There's nothing wrong with that. But
Mm-hmm.
anyways, I feel like, yeah, Nikki does need to address this on Queen Radio or she needs to just tell her fans to back off. But when I look at fans, I feel like they're just doing it because they're fans. You know what I mean? Even me,
Yeah,
when I
but
see comment
some
sections
fans
about
take it
Nicki,
some fans take it too
personally,
far though.
yeah, yeah. Okay, I mean, but me, I wouldn't argue with fans. Like every time I see
Yeah.
comment sections that Nicki does something wrong, and I say something, they like come and show me, but I don't respond to them because there's no point. You know what I mean? There's
Mhm.
nothing you say that will make them, you know, think of Nicki sideways, or there's nothing she can't do no wrong,
Yeah.
in
She
their
don't sound
eyes.
like she can do no wrong in your eyes either.
I mean, me, no, no, no. She can do wrong in my eyes. Like me, I feel like Nikki does contribute to a lot of stuff that has happened in her career. Everybody can't be wrong, so I know
Yeah.
that. But and again, another thing is Cash Doll is so unproblematic, so it's just weird to me that this is happening to her. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, thank you so
But
much for
anyways,
calling in. If you want to hang on the line,
no
you can,
problem.
but I'm going to go to the next caller.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Thank you.
Okay. All right. All right. 510. Hello. 510. 510-776.
Hello?
Okay. Hey.
Hey, Nick, girl, I've been watching for a minute. This is my first time
Hey.
ever calling into any of these numbers. So, this is my
Hey.
first time. I was surprised how it works. I was like, what? But
Thank you.
anyway, oh, you're welcome. Well, anyway, um, girl,
What's your
Nikki,
thoughts?
girl, because I've been over here smoking. So, because
You a little delayed right
I'm up
now?
in Richmond. Huh?
I said you a little delayed right now.
I'm a little delayed. I'm up here in Richmond, and then I'm over here just thinking about how Nikki crazy bipolar ass then jumped in them DMs as soon as she saw Kash Doll with Cardi. I don't care.
Well,
Um,
well, that's not what Cash Doll said. Cash Doll said that she came at her 2 weeks ago. So she didn't say that Nicki Minaj came at her.
oh,
No, no,
oh,
no.
well,
Yeah.
I
So
just
yeah.
got
So
the
we.
tea.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
just
no.
got
So
all the
what? So
tea.
what Cash
Okay.
Doll said was 2 weeks ago. Nicki Minaj came at her sideways in her DM and she unfollowed her. And then she said when she hung out with Cardi B, the Barb's tried to say that that was the reason she unfollowed her, and she cleared it up and said, "No, I've been unfollowed her when she came at me sideways 2 weeks ago." So no, Nicki Minaj didn't come at her, from my knowledge, yesterday. It was 2 weeks ago. It wasn't about Cardi B. She didn't disclose why she came at her sideways.
Well, maybe she been hanging out with Cardi and Nikki knew. I don't know, but all I know is I don't know why the problem has been with Nikki, just everybody and Nikki. That's all I've been hearing for the last, I want to say 10, not 10 years, but it's been going on for a long time, ever since
Yeah.
that little Kim stuff. And it's like, I don't understand, because it's my first time calling in, so I ain't never got my thoughts out, ever. I
You
don't
trying to process
understand.
them still?
Yeah, I'm trying to process because I'm like, oh, the only thing I done called into is a radio. It should be, you never get through.
All right, so I'm gonna
So,
pause you for a second. Gather your thoughts and let me know what you think. I'm gonna pause you while you think about it, and then I'm gonna come back to you. So don't hang up, okay?
okay.
All right, all right. 305. Hello. 305-709.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. No, I just want to make a comment. I'm out of Detroit, so in Detroit, it's a different type of mindset. Like it's a different type of thinking process out here. So the thing is that Cash Doll, she the type that she's gonna be cool with everybody as long as you don't have no personal situation with her. She ain't gonna really be on that tip. See, Cash, she move in the streets of Detroit. Like she move how she say she move in her music. We really see her out here in the city. I mean,
Mhm.
at the regular places, not the rich areas. You understand? So the thing is, like, I really think they're gonna clear it up, whatever they got going on, because
As they
Cash,
should.
she'll
As
be the
they
type.
should.
Yeah, they gonna clear it up. Right now, it's just messy. It's a little, it's good for the
Yeah.
tabloid or whatever, the media. But I think Cash, she gonna lay low, because if it don't go music wise, then I don't foresee it going nowhere because Cash is really good with that pen. You understand? So, and I think that'll
Yeah.
be another sheet or two playing with Cash. Really, she really sweet with that pen. But if it don't
Nah,
go outside of that
I hope it
music,
don't go to no diss records and stuff. I'm gonna be honest. I
yeah,
hope it don't get there. I think it, and it might be something so petty, you know what I mean? And
yeah.
everybody's like blowing it out of proportion, and I'm just like, why is it this big frenzy? Like, you know what I mean? And I don't
Yeah.
wish that it gets there. I don't want, I don't want that for them. Hopefully they can nip it in the bud. Like I'm just basically talking to the fan base because people act like, how can the fans do this? And how I'm like, what? you know, but
Yeah, well,
I
the
hope it don't
fans is
get
quick to
there.
jump. The fans is quick to jump, and they don't really know what's going on, as we don't know
Yeah.
what's going on. If the receipts, quote unquote, come out and what was said and how it was said and all of that, then you get a better interpretation of what's going on. But like I said, as long as they don't go to no music, Cash should be the type that they try to handle it behind the scenes and work from there. So that's kind of all I really wanted to say.
All right. Well, hang on the line. Don't hang up because we might need a male input again. Okay.
All right, I hold it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. 720. Hello. 720. 720-771.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. I have a question. Kash Doll, like, it used to be like a Nicki fan, like everybody, like, come like anyone they want, you know.
Mhm.
And Cardi B and Nicki have a beef. Now this time she shouldn't like bring this stuff, like if she has to answer like 2 weeks ago when the Nicki's barbs, like when they say stuff, like she should address it that time. Now, she was late for to address it, and she doesn't need to be addressed for this, like accusing like she's this side, that side, like Nicki fans like attack her or whatever it is. She should wait this day. She has to do it like before when she unfollow her. She should address everything because it was not
I
that
don't think
time.
it was a
The
big
time and
spectacle.
date.
I don't think it was a big spectacle 2 weeks ago. It was like under wraps. Nobody, I think it was a big deal now because she linked up with Cardi B is the reason why. There wasn't anything to like, I don't think her purpose or her intention was to, blast Nicki Minaj or put her on blast. I think it was a direct response to the backlash she got from hanging out with Cardi.
Uh, but Cash Doll, she said on the video, this one came because of the Barb's comment on her and Nicki Dammer,
Yeah, the barbs coming at
you
her
know,
was when she hung out with
yeah,
Cardi.
that time it was hot. The topic was hot.
The
So that
topic
time
is
she
hot.
can address
No,
it even when she make the video.
she is addressing it when it's hot. It wasn't hot 2 weeks ago because they did not dig to see if she was following her or unfollowing her. It became a topic when she hung out with Cardi, which is recent, which is when she's responding.
Don't you think like she should keep it herself because already she kept it herself, yeah, for last 2 weeks. So why she brought out over here? Because unless like clowning or something, because like these people they have their own beef, so she shouldn't get in the middle, you know. Like even whatever they say, like she has to be quiet. I don't know. In my side, I think like she has to be, like neutral over here because everybody like Nikki have a lot of side. Cardi have a
Well,
lot of side.
those narratives
Everybody
will
have a
grow
side.
legs. Like if the narrative that she unfollowed her because of Cardi, if people start putting that out and it's not accurate, I feel like she should address it and say, no, that's not accurate, because then people will feel like, that narrative is true if she don't respond. She responded because there was a false narrative being put out that the reason she unfollowed Nicki was because she hung out with Cardi. But according to her, it was 2 weeks ago when Nicki came at her sideways.
Do you remember Megan when she listed her favorite rappers? She didn't mention Nicki Minaj, and
Mm-hmm.
then the Barb's going on her some stuff. Like she handled it good. Like she ignored everything. Now she's over here like they collaborated and they did do good music, whatever it is. But what I think is like my point is it seems Cash Dolls like she clowning Cardi B. There's I mean like she don't have to bring this one after 2 weeks or whatever it is, whatever matter. Like behind the scenes a lot of shit has happened. Even the guys like they fight each other, say stuff each other. Nikki says a lot of stuff each other. Cardi said a lot of stuff. Everybody say a lot of stuff. So I don't think it's I mean nice move she addressed it right now. I think
Mm-hmm.
that's
So
my
you think
thought.
that she should have just
Yeah.
allowed the narrative to be spread that the reason she unfollowed her is because she was hanging out with Cardi? You think she should have just let people say that?
Whatever they say, like yeah, because she's not gonna stop them. Still they is going on fire. She's not gonna stop this stuff because if internet is like believing some stuff, if they put her some stuff, like everybody believing on the internet what they say. So she should be like I don't know. In some point, I like Megan. She's not nobody's side. She don't fuck with Nicki. I can tell she don't fuck with Cardi B. She doing her thing. A lot of times, like everybody criticize her, like the way she dressed, like everything, but she never addressed it. Like I like her. I don't know. Like Cash still after all these years, I mean after 3 years, she don't have to do this stuff and she don't have to use Cardi B because these people is like I wish they have this business like squashing it like 2020 like if they do something good like each other. Maybe they
Yeah.
don't like each other. Maybe they don't work to each other. That's fine. But things seems like slowing down. I don't know. Nikki's out of like she's not posting anything. She's not doing anything. So it sounds like this business like is kind of old shit. So she shouldn't bring it up this stuff. She hang out with Cardi B because she like to hang out with Cardi B. So that's up to her. I'm a Nicki fan. Like I like her Nicki music, but doesn't mean like I like every stuff she doing. Doesn't mean that I like her music, her talent, everything is great. Beyond that, like a lot of stuff is doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes. So we're not gonna believe anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody say what they want to say or people they want to believe. You know,
Yeah.
and I don't think Nikki's in this drama. I don't think she care. I think she care less for now because she had a lot of stuff in the last 2 years. So I don't think Cash Doll, whatever she's doing, doesn't affect her or doesn't her music to pop up or she's not gonna get a Grammy or whatever she thinks she's doing right now. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know. She clowning. For me, Cash Doll is clowning. I don't hate Nicki. I don't hate Cardi B. But Cash Doll at the middle, she seems she needed like some beef with Nicki to get some internet stuff. That's why I see.
Okay.
Thank you
Alrighty.
so
Well.
much.
All right. Well, thank you for calling
Thank you.
in.
All right. Bye.
All right. 925. Hello.
Yes, I'm here. How are you?
Hi.
Hi, it's good. I listen to your show, Nick and Night, all the time.
Oh, thank
Um,
you.
Let me just say this for the people in the comments that are Nicki Minaj fans. Um, Nicki Minaj don't get no passes. She's a put-together broad, fake everything, and got the nerve to have a real first-degree rapist as a husband. Let's get that straight. I can care less about nobody's feelings. It's Team Brown Skin over here. She's a put-together broad that can inflate at any minute. She's unbalanced. She wants somebody to kiss her ass. Her sign is a Sagittarius, which means she's half horse, half human. The bitch don't even understand basic shit. And the bitch don't got basic instructions before leaving Earth. Let's get that straight. I don't give no fucks about no Nicki Minaj. This is the motherfucking Bay Area. Bitch, you're not number one over here.
Oh,
And let me just
child.
say this. When it come down to Cash Doll, I respect it. I don't think she's trying to be number one. I just think she stays in her lane. Nicki wants you to bow down to her because she's number one. This bitch supports her brother, who is a for sure rapist. He got a sick look on his face. All the mugshots is sick looking. She paying for lawyers and shit for a motherfucker.
Well, that really don't got nothing to do with.
It does because see, I don't associate myself with people who even got that label on them.
Yeah,
and
but
not only did she
her
associate
brother.
herself with him because she still loves her brother, and no, you don't take that from him. But my brother and sister cannot commit certain crimes, and then I be with it, and I got my own family or trying to start my own family. See, the brand has already been tainted. Fuck with the Grammys and people don't like her in the industry. To me, that's the brand because she don't have kids of her own. So she's putting out there, like she put about her little opinions, what she thinks about black and white, whatever the fuck side she want to pick. No, let's keep this shit to the basics. When people who are
but her brother
like
don't got nothing to do with the subject though.
But I'm gonna say something about her brother. I'm talking about it because I feel as if when you overlook those things and you get this kind of treatment in the end on how she's been acting. I ain't talking about really with Kash Doll. I just wouldn't ever associate myself with nothing like that. Certain shit you just don't do. And nobody is perfect, but not only is that the situation that she supports still. Nobody want her to attach from her brother, but certain shit she ain't supposed to do. Then you talking to young girls out here who depend on you as far as a voice that they can't get from maybe their parents or something. That's where it becomes a problem. Yeah, you raise your kids to be a certain way, but these young barbs is the one who got her number one or whatever. Not no real grown person with real responsibilities is worried about no motherfucking Nicki Minaj. I'm just going to keep it a buck. I'm not getting ready to do none of that. So yeah, you gotta deal with your kids at home, and you don't believe in idols, but it is rules to this shit. When the fuck did we start giving passes for shit like this? And then this bitch got the nerve to say anything about anybody else in your situation. No, it ain't about her brother. But not only that, she married a first-degree rapist.
Okay, so what do you think about the situation, though, with her and Kash Doll? Like, that specifically.
I think that is team motherfucking brown skin over a bitch that look like that. That's what I think.
So you just going and siding with her because of her skin color?
On. And get somewhere. Kash Doll, let her come up, let her get started, let her do her thing. Everybody don't want to be number one on the billboards to get Grammys and shit like that. Kash Doll pretty much stay in her lane. So I think Kash Doll might be a little bit older than her. I don't know, but I don't follow no bitch.
Kash Doll is younger than her.
Well, look, I don't know. I'm just saying as far as I'm going by looks because Kash Doll in her face is kind of natural. So I don't know. I'm just saying that don't none of this rap music today I'm 41 years old. Don't none of the rap music today from female artists do anything for me. I don't even pay attention to it. So you're right. I'm just saying that when I see how they try to promote on TV these biracial women who are supposed to be better than black women. It is a colorist thing going on here. So anytime you got a broad like Nicki Minaj with a fake everything, then you got the motherfucking nerve to want to have somebody that's, somewhat real compared to what the fuck you are, bow down to you because you whoever the fuck you are. Everybody not lesbians out here. Following a bitch to me is lesbian type shit. That's what they do. So stay in your fucking lane. And when you talking to other people's daughters and rapping about other stuff, that's why all these barbs are so immature. They all in the fucking comments can't even fucking spell. I don't understand. Real grown people don't pay attention to this kind of fuck shit. And, that's just what it is. I mean, I don't have time for this. She ain't the best lyricist in the motherfucking world. To who? To basic 1, 2, 3 bitches? Real people with intellectual things about them. Do not listen to no fucking Nicki Minaj. I'm sorry. The bitch don't grow in her conduct as far as a hip hop artist. She want to stay in the kid place. To me, grown women ain't playing these type of games. Period. So when they pump the media and the industry pump these biracial women over a brown skinned woman, I'ma always go for the brown skinned woman because see in the end.
I will agree that there is
sweet as juice. When you see a berry that's kind of light and ain't on rep yet, it's kind of like sour and nasty. The black of the berry sweet as juice. I'm always team brown skin over a bitch that look like that put together, and you got the nerve to have an opinion. Bitch, you lay up with a motherfucker who got too many first shit behind his name first.
Okay, let me speak now. All right. Okay. We got it.
So
Okay.
Team Brown Skin, fuck all the barbs. You bitches don't like it, go wash your ass.
Okay,
Straight
so
like
can
that. I don't give no fucks about y'all. Fuck her. Too.
All right,
Team Brown Skin over a bitch.
Oh, God. Okay. All right. Okay, don't hang up. I just have to pause you for a second. Don't hang up, but just like, I'm about to unmute it back, but we gotta we gotta reel it in a little bit. Okay? Hello? Okay. So here was what I will say. I don't agree with everything you said, but I understand what you mean as far as colorism in the industry. I do feel like there is colorism in some. I won't say Nicki Minaj. I don't think that she's biracial. I don't know. Is she? I don't know. But I will say that there is this colorism that perpetuates in the industry, and I noticed when JT came home from jail, she would do the same stuff that Young Miami do, and people would, like tear her down. And it's like, is it y'all don't like her because of her personality? Because y'all champion Young Miami and they have the similar personality, or do you guys just not like her because she's dark skinned?
That's
and so
exactly
there is a lot of colorism.
Black women out here that do have somewhat of a self-hate, but it's the way you go about
it. So on that part of it, I do agree. But we can't be all pumped all up like that. We gotta, bring it down just a little bit.
Yeah, so yes, it is somewhat of a, to me, a colorism. It's all colorism to me. I've been here before. I've been dealing with hip-hop since it first started. Compared to the female artists back then when they had to wear baggy clothes to look like a dude in order to have a voice, compared to now, and then the female rappers back then, and the ones compared to the ones look like now, it's a big difference. So that means this is what y'all want to see. But it's brown-skinned young girls at home that feel like they got to bleach their skin to have a voice. Because I'm speaking for the ones who don't have mothers or big mamas or grandmamas or grandpas and things like that, or that family tree that can kind of like hold you standing up when you kind of like leaning, still guide you. So yeah, when I've been dealing with this industry for quite some time and knowing how they move, and it is a colorism situation, kind of like with the OG thing in the Evelyn Lozada situation. How she's done everything in the world, but this black woman, you want to call her ugly because why? Because she brown skinned? Because she's not an ugly girl. That's the thing. So it's ugly. So she's saying, yeah, ugly, and was so shocked when her fiance had all them baby mamas that look just like OG. See, if this is what they want to pump. No, you were for a look. And the look has been with everybody in the industry. So, you're no favorite on nobody. But let me tell you something about them kind of, not all biracial women are like that. What I'm saying is the ones that they pump up today in the industry, love and hip-hop all over the place. You got black women claiming to be a different race in order to be a part. Okay, same with Lil' Kim bleaching her skin, and then she have the issue with Notori playing a role. Like Notori was the director and the producer of the show. Like she do things like that, and then your nose is all over the place, and then you want somebody to respect you, and you want to still be tough, and you 4'11". Like it makes no sense. You got to get an actor, even for Lil' Kim's situation, to have experience somewhat, so that looks like you. Everybody ain't your size. Everybody ain't short like you. Okay, and that was a clear colorism situation. They don't deal with that, but it's a colorism situation because Notori, even though she came from a group, she still had the PR training enough to act to play that role. And so why would Tiana Taylor, taller than her, younger than her, back in the day, was going to play that role? She wasn't getting ready to do none of that.
All right, pause for a second.
All right, or whatever she was doing.
Okay,
so it is a clear colorism issue going on here. And if they don't address it, then you got somebody like me who will address it and make you feel what you are to me.
Okay, all right. Pause for a second. 424, what did you have to say?
Hello?
Yes.
I just called to say that I'm so proud of Nicki Minaj. Like, everybody be hating on her. I'm so proud of her, that black queen. She has done so much, and I'm so proud of her. I'm just tired of everybody hating on her, mentioning her name to get attention. Nicki, girl, I love you. I am proud of everything you have accomplished. Fuck the haters. Fuck people.
So what do you have to say
brother.
to the caller that said that it's about colorism? What do you think? She's on both of you guys are live right now, actually, too.
what I have to say to her is, girl, you bringing up her brother. She gonna love her brother for
Sure
the rest
did.
of her life.
I sure did. That's what I do.
Because
that's her brand. You supporting somebody like that, that's her brand. You must ain't got no
girl,
kids.
You need to get that hate
in your
out.
fucking lane.
That's hate, girl. That's hate, girl.
I don't have hate. I'm solidified in my position as a black woman. I think you're not solidified in your position because you pumping a bitch that don't even pay you.
I'm so proud.
I'm at work. I do this shit.
Girl, you need to go back to work.
Do this shit. I'm at work. You might not get you a job because she ain't paying you to pump up like that. Stay in your lane, boy. Stay in your lane, little boy.
I'm so proud of Nicki. She accomplished so much.
She ain't accomplished nothing but supporting rapists, bitch. That's what she accomplished. Now
girl,
what?
You sound hateful, girl. You need to get that.
Oh, I'm not hateful. I got children. Children, and you must. I know you can't have no children. But what side are you on? What side are you on? What side are you on? Because she don't pay none of y'all to be her like that. Y'all is little kids. College and get you a degree and learn how to be something. Instead of pumping somebody who don't even she can care less about you. Get you a real job. Get you a day job or something.
You don't know what she do, girl. You need to get that hate out.
But she ain't thinking about you. Did she call you before you called in here?
Girl,
I think not. I'm at work getting to the money. Checking a motherfucker like you. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane.
All right.
Girl.
Oh, shit. Oh, man. I needed that laugh for y'all. That was entertaining.
Okay. And still broke. That's crazy. And you popping the bitch don't even know what side she is.
You don't know nothing.
And what team she rooting for. And she popping. So y'all is real good fans. Y'all broke ass fans like the Popeyes. People out here popping Popeye chicken and all the publicity ain't getting a dollar. I check people like you on a regular basis. Stay in your place. Still broke. After all this Nicki Minaj stuff, I'll still be broke. I'm still getting to the money. Fucker like you. Stay in your place.
She gonna keep on.
Stay in your motherfucking place. Y'all pop up motherfuckers to be something that can care less about you. That spit on you.
All right. 9 to 5. 9 to 5. Let them. Okay. All right. Let them respond. Let them respond without, just let them. Okay. So what do you have to say?
She just so mad, girl. Why that lady so mad?
She's passionate.
And she gonna say, Nicki don't know me. Nicki don't know you either, bitch, and you mad as fuck.
I'm pumping Nicki.
Don't even know
I don't pump first of all, I don't pump no bra, for number one. Number two, I'm never gonna pump somebody and give them all the fan base and they don't give me nothing. So that's just what it is. It's rules to this shit. I get to the money. I'm at work. You don't even know what to say. It's her. Motherfucker, speak. What you don't want to
All right, 9 to 5. Okay, let's converse.
I don't get that. Well, what you mad for?
Okay, but let them be able to be heard though. Like let's.
But because that's what they do.
But everybody is not a hater. Everybody is not a hater that don't like Nicki Minaj. Everybody's not a hater. Everybody's not a hater that don't like Nicki Minaj.
Can you mute her?
Let's be clear. I'm talking about the purpose and how she been moving, period, and then y'all still want to pump her up. The bitch don't got no Grammy. No nothing.
She's moving great.
All right. Okay, 9 to 5. Okay, all right. 9 to 5. Pause for a second. I'm going to mute it. Don't hang up. Just pause. Okay. All right.
That lady is mad.
We're gonna woosah for a second. All right. So what did you have to say? 424. You are you would consider yourself a Barb? Or a fan, or what would you classify yourself?
I'm a Nicki Minaj fan. I am really proud of this lady, this black queen, everything she's accomplished. A lot of people attack her that she has never done anything to, and I can relate to that. Like, people will attack you for doing good, for winning. Okay. She gave Little Kim props. She mentioned, like the other caller said, Nicki Minaj she mentioned all these hoes, Free Remy, all this type of shit, and they still mad at her like, Nicki, keep on winning, girl. It comes with the territory.
So do you think that she has no fault in anything? Do you think that it's only people coming after her and she's innocent?
Nobody is perfect. That's what I think. Nicki Minaj is not perfect, but she is a good person. And the lady talking about she don't do nothing for me. Nicki Minaj does a lot for me through her music. She gives me a lot through her music. Like, Nicki Minaj, keep doing your thing, honey, because the haters is listening. You got this lady that claims she don't like you, and she's sitting up here talking about you for 30 fucking minutes on the phone, girl. I would never talk about somebody I don't like for 30 fucking minutes. You got me fucked up. Girl, you need to get it together. And Kash Doll know what she doing. Kash Doll ain't nobody talking about Kash Doll. Even when you was with Cardi B, wasn't nobody talking about your motherfucking ass.
So you don't think the Barbs was coming at her? You don't think the Barbs was coming at her?
The Barbs come at everybody.
So you don't think she has a right to respond?
Just like Nicki Minaj said on the last episode of Queen Radio, she said, I'm going to start responding to everybody else's fan bases so y'all can see how stupid y'all look. That's what Nicki said on last episode of Queen Radio. She said, I'm going to start responding to people's fan bases so y'all can see how dumb y'all fucking look. Right.
So you don't think the Barbs are accountable for anything? You don't think the Barbs don't take it too far?
Keep with it, Barbs. Keep with it, Barbs, because people are picking on Nicki. Keep with it, Barbs.
So you don't think that she go and she come at people sideways and she don't have it's only people picking at her? Do you think that everybody has to like her music?
No. Nicki Minaj is Miss Petty now. That's her name. That's her legal name. She's married. She's Miss Petty. Go ahead and do it. Do it, Nicki. Fuck these hoes because they've been shading you, been hating on you, and I'm so proud of everything you did. Like, girl, you done broke barriers. You done surpassed everybody. You know what I'm talking about? Like, didn't all these bitches drop albums these years? Nobody brought these albums out. Lil' Kim, nobody brought it. Trina, nobody bought it. Kash Doll, nobody bought it. Like, but y'all mad at Nicki, though. But ain't nobody buying y'all fucking albums, queens. You feel me?
I don't think their fan bases are as big. I don't think I don't think so.
If you only selling 1,000 copies, your fan page ain't nothing. Your fan base ain't nothing. If you only selling less than 1,000, then you ain't got no damn fan base. All these Lil' Kim fans been dragging Nicki, and then her album came out and the bitch couldn't sell 1,000? Oh, okay. Where y'all at now, Lil' Kim fans? Queen Bee, she's still a queen. Where y'all at? Like, let Nicki win. Y'all need to leave this lady alone. She has given us some great music. Nicki is like,
Pepper Room and a couple people in the chat said that I don't like Nicki. I deal in facts. I think a lot of the fans are a little delusional. This sentiment, I mean, hey, big her up, like her all you want, but some of it comes with a little delusion. Nicki Minaj is not innocent, and that's facts. She came at a lot of people. It's documented that she's went at a lot of people, and she's not a saint that the fans try to paint her as, you know.
She is not perfect. Nobody is perfect.
Pepper Room said fans will be fans, but fans do not have to dismiss logic. Fans do not have to dismiss critical thinking just because you're a fan. Now, I am a fan of Summer Walker's music. I like her music. I bump her music every day. I'm not a fan of how she acts. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like you can be a fan of something, but then you can also see like, hey, well, I don't really like that, but I still fuck with her music. You can still be a fan and not be non-logical in a situation. You know, period.
Look, I just watched a video about Lil' Kim's ex-boyfriend, her new boyfriend. I just watched that video. I'm like, right. They want to bash Nicki like the lady was just talking about her husband. Why y'all not saying nothing about Lil' Kim and her boyfriend?
Right.
I just watched that video you did.
Mm-hmm.
They not saying nothing about Lil' Kim and her little boyfriend. So, you know, people be coming at Nicki sideways. Leave that lady alone. She has surpassed y'all, and y'all is mad. Ain't nothing y'all can do about it. And Cardi, your ass ain't had no bopping music all year, girl. So, bitch, your time is winding the fuck down, honey. The only reason why people bought your music in the first place is because you was beefing with the queen. So, you know, everybody knows that propels you to where you are. And then you want to say, Nicki worked with your motherfucking ass. Girl, she worked with you. everybody want to say Nicki don't work with female rappers. Nicki worked with more female artists this year than Kim, Remy, all of them. Nicki worked with everybody. Y'all not working with nobody. Cardi loved Kim so much, but she ain't did no song with Kim nor Remy.
But she did
Like,
a
now
song
this
with
is
Cardi
the
when
same.
Cardi was hot and buzzing, so it was beneficial to her as well. She did a song with Megan Thee Stallion when Megan Thee Stallion was at the height of her buzz, so it was beneficial to her as well. Nicki Minaj has a star status, but it's mutually beneficial when you get with a hot artist at the time. So yeah, she did a song with Cardi, but at that time, Cardi was buzzing really big and she was buzzing, and so it was beneficial for her to do that. So it's not like it's just it's not just like it's a one-sided.
She didn't do a song with Cardi because she wanted to work with Cardi. She was doing a song with Migos, and they shady asses wanted to squeeze Cardi on the song, and Nicki said yeah. So it's not like she wanted to
because
get
it was
Cardi's
still
clout.
mutually beneficial.
Right, and Nicki is a nice person. She still did it. Like Nicki is like she didn't need Cardi. Cardi didn't pop off until after that song anyway.
And she had Bodak Yellow before that song.
And that's her one hit.
And that song was really big.
And what is it now? That shit song ain't even shit now. Like when I listen to that song, I'm like, this is the song that was lit when it was out. But when you listen to it now, it's like, damn, this shit whack. This shit weak. Girl.
Well, I'm gonna keep you on the line. Stay on the line, cause we need a Barb on the line. Stay on the line, cause I still want your opinion, even though I think it's rooted in a little delusion, but it is your opinion.
I mean, it's your opinion. No, you need to tell me how I'm delusional before you mute me. How am I delusional?
Okay,
how?
Because so I honestly think that because the way that you speak about it, as if you speak about it like, you know, like she should. How can I word this? You speak about it as if it's not beneficial to Nicki to be on Who's Hot right now. You speak about it as if Nicki Minaj ain't. You said she did features with women this year, but she had a long stretch where she wasn't fucking with nobody until people called her out for it. So then once she started getting called out for it, then she did it. If it would have felt more genuine if she would have did it without being called out for it. You get what I'm saying? So it's beneficial because it makes it appear now, okay, well, now y'all can't say nothing. Y'all can't say I don't work with girls because now I work with girls. You get what I'm saying? It's not a genuine thing, and it's not a thing that she did before she was called out about it. So, yes, she did work with Cardi, but it came after she got a lot of flack, and she wasn't fucking with nobody.
So they told her that she didn't work with females, and she wanted to change that narrative, and she started working with females, and the response was, it's not genuine. You feel me? Like, okay, somebody say you don't do something, and then you do it. Like, okay, well, let me change this about myself. And you're like, okay,
but because you're doing it because somebody told you to do it. You didn't really want to do it. It's not genuine.
Nobody does anything. Okay. Well,
you get what I'm saying?
Genuine, like,
so okay, so say this. Like, say this, right? Say this, right? So okay, so you see the Antonio Brown situation. You watch football? I don't watch football, but I know a little bit about the Antonio Brown situation, right? So okay, so Antonio Brown, he was going hard against, fuck the what's this time, the team Patriots, fuck them, I don't give a fuck, da 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 da. Then it was, you need to apologize. You don't need to be like this. He don't really fuck with them. He don't like, the way the organization is. He don't like, none of that. But now because he needs to apologize because it's fucking up his bag, then now he's apologizing. It's not genuine. So just because you then turn around after somebody say it, you then do it, that's not genuine. Do you get that?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but I think that I just feel like Nicki is being beaten down by women, not even men. So it's kind of hard to, befriend the women. I don't know.
Okay, well, stay on the line, though. Stay on the line. Stay on the line.
Okay.
All right. All right. 510. I said I would come back to you. Do you have your thought? You got it together now?
Yeah, girl, I got it together. I agree with the Okay, so I know there's some colorism stuff going on, so I agree with her. Contra Costa is in the building. She from the Bay. We in the Bay. I'm with her, okay? He was disrespectful for calling her a bitch. That was out of line. Nicki been having problems with everybody for years. Years and years and years and years.
Yeah.
Period. So now all of a sudden, and she working with these ladies, but she got a problem with all the ladies other than Megan, because Megan cool. She just floating around or whatever. But honestly, everybody needs to get together because ain't nobody selling records because ain't nobody buying records. So they need to get together, get their concerts together, stop rapping about their pussies, get all that fake ass out of them, all that fake stuff, because it's getting out of control.
925 is unmuted. She could talk at any time. People in the chat saying, unmute her, unmute her. She unmuted.
Yeah, I'm here.
She
I was reading in the live chat. They think I smoke. No, I don't smoke cigarettes. But anyway, I understand. Listen, I'm not trying to be down on Nicki. Nicki is not what people pump her up to be. When you do business deals,
me either.
When you do business deals with people, you have to keep that business relationship. When you want to be the only one and no other female, look how many, I ain't saying she stopped nobody back, but there was a lot of female who got real bars. Not barbs, real bars that can do circles around her, that did not have the look. They wanted her to have a look. Even though she added to her look, they wanted to have a look. They didn't want to, even though she can do, rapping and this sort. I liked her when she was sucker free. When she became mainstream is when she lost me. I was never a fan. I used to listen to her. I like the female artists get it. I'm not bashing another woman. That's not the position that I play. What I'm playing is that her type of rap music, I would never even think of listening to. And I'm from the Bay Area. When I was coming up, Marvelous from Sacramento was eating niggas alive. Let's get that clear. So she's dark skinned and she never made it. Another one by the name of Silky from the Bay Area who can eat anybody alive. She was on the E40 album a couple of years back.
Did she do Romeo and Juliet?
Yeah, something like that when she was
like Romeo.
Oh, that's Silky Fine. You talking about Silky Fine?
Oh. No. Now Silky Fine is different from the one Silky from the Bay Area. Silky Fine is from L.A. She was with them. The one from the Bay Area is a different one. I made it up to. She used to be with G Nut and Spice One and them. She made it to the Yo MTV. MTV something back in the day. Y'all can look it up. Silky. She got this song called Respect. She can sing and rap, and because she's my color or a browner skin color, to me the female MCs today is not what they used to be before. And I'm not bashing a woman. I always went for female MCs, straight up. But when you get to the point to where when they make you over to be on a label, then it becomes that. And then other female rappers who can really rap can't get on because this is who they going for. She wasn't number one because of her skill.
305, you
she was
unmuted
number one
as
because
well.
other females wasn't competing with her. She doesn't want to be in a box with nobody else but just herself. And that's fine. You can play that game. But it's other females who got to feed their families. They got to do things and feed themselves, and they got the talent. So the difference was the look. She is not the illest female MC. She's the illest female MC to these young people. You have to grow.
I'm going to pause you for a second.
And I'm not a Cardi B fan neither because I don't even understand her purpose. You have a ghostwriter, so the ghostwriter is a star, not you. They also got her for a look to compete with Nicki Minaj. Cardi can't get with Nicki Minaj on no level, but they wanted to make her be like that. They trying to have an image of these biracial women with, with a little bit of swag, lyrica, from Hollywood. I guess Hollywood Love and Hip Hop. She said that Dr. Dre turned her away because she was too prissy. He wanted a gangster female that looked like her. They want a certain look, not really the talent. So when the look overshadows the talent, I'm not saying Nicki ain't talented. She can write and she can rap and she can get in the studio, because I was on her side against a little bit of Lil Kim, because Lil Kim was lazy at getting in the studio. I heard an interview with Puffy say years ago that Lil Kim did not want to get in the studio. So until her money got thin, then she wanted to get in the studio and put out albums, and the one she put out is not her best work. Lil Kim can write 16 bars or more. Nicki Minaj is not no Da Brat. Da Brat is a female Busta Rhymes. Nicki Minaj can't go against Da Brat.
Yeah, I think now, to be honest, we're not in a generation of lyricism. Like, I mean, back in the day, rap, it's like you can't, like, I get what you're saying, because Da Brat is a dope rapper. I get what you're saying with some of the people, but at this time, in the moment in history that we are in music right now, it's not about who could make the best bars or who's like rapping. I'm be honest, I don't like that kind of rap. I like stuff that I could ride to and I could vibe with. I'm gonna be honest. I don't want you to be rapping and rhyming every other word. I don't like rap like that. I'm gonna be honest.
So
we're not in that time right now.
Not trying to cut you off. When the Hip Hop Awards came on, Rhapsody.
The market is different.
Rhapsody came on there and gave real bars. The only one was clapping to me as a female was Megan Thee Stallion. Only the real can relate. Let's just be very clear. She was spitting what you needed to hear and gave props to everyone.
The real, she came on there with baggy clothes I ain't gonna let that line slide, because I'm real as fuck. And I'm gonna be honest. We not in that time right now. Rhapsody is dope. Of course, you're right. I'm saying she dope, but I'm saying we are at a time where people like, party music, turn up, raunchy like a vibe, like, the conscious rap is cool, it's dope. I love a person who can think outside the box, but realistically, I don't want to hear it all day.
Yeah, that's not what.
You
know
what I'm saying? Like, just being realistic. I totally understand, because that's what we're accustomed to.
That's the problem with our black community. We need to get something that feeds our mind. We listening to
because the world is. For these young girls.
Fake ass. Black people don't want to fucking be black.
Hello?
Kash Doll gotta hang out with Cardi just to be seen.
I don't think that she gotta hang out with Cardi just to be seen.
They made some. I'm just making a point with the colorism. Now all of a sudden,
I don't think she gotta hang out with her to be seen though. That's kind of diminishing. No, to say that Kash Doll has to hang out with Cardi to be seen, that's kind of diminishing what she has built so far. I can't let that slide either. I can't.
Well, hey, in my opinion, because I'm up here in the Bay, so we thinking a little different. I don't know about everybody else.
In LA over here, we think much different. They overlook us.
All right. 305. Okay, all right. Pause for a second. 305. What did you want to say?
Nah, I'm just saying. I think they all off topic in regards to really what the subject matter is. I think we should get it back on that level. But I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, all the ladies are special in their own way. Everybody got their own little talent and what stick out. But I agree with you with the idea that lyricism is not what's really popular like a generation. So the raunchy, booty shaking club, city girls, hot girl shit. That's what's popping now. And that's what everybody kind of relating to as far as the female generation, female rap going.
Right. All right. So I'm gonna pause, you guys. Hold on tight. Okay. 267. Hello.
Yeah. Hello.
Hi.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, what's your name and where you calling from?
What's up, Nate?
Oh, wait, I think you called in before, right?
Yeah, I called before. Yeah.
Oh,
I was just
okay.
listening to Bull, the other Bull. He had me rolling though, because he had the Marion unbothered type personality. Like no matter what you threw at him, he was so relaxed. I found that so comical. But
Who,
getting
the
back
one
to the
that was the
subject
barb?
matter, yeah,
Or
the Nicki Minaj fan. I wanna keep it there because you can't be a Nicki Minaj fan and not be a Barb. A Barb is a stan, someone who just will support her. Is a Barb is like a beehive. You know what I
mhm.
mean? They're going to support Beyonce no matter what you say. There's nothing you can say that would make someone from a member of the Beehive change their feelings towards her, and that's how a Barb is. But there are still Beyonce fans who just love her music and loves what she contributes to the culture. But
Yeah.
they're not going to. They don't believe her poop stink. You know what I mean? They know she makes mistakes and she's probably done things too, which is getting to the subject matter. Like, okay, my biggest issue is that with this whole situation from listening is that it's was a time there was a time where we did not really know what went on behind the scenes. And the
Right.
reason why we didn't know what went on behind the scenes because it was so imperative that we focused on the music, we focused on the image, we focused on the talent. They didn't want us to know anything else about the artist to be swayed any other way. And now we live in a social media era where we are literally judging these artists on their personalities outside of their music and
Mhm.
coming to a conclusion that we're not going to deal with them solely based on the perception of what their personality is.
Right.
Not what the music quality is, the content of the quality. None of that matters anymore because Kash Doll and Nicki Minaj having a conversation behind the scene that got a little raunchy, that happens. We have conversations in our friendship groups. It may be two friends that had a conversation, and the other friends don't even know that it went down like that, or nobody else know. Because when we go out in the public, we act like we cool. Certain things don't need to be brought to the mainstream because it pushes a narrative that takes you away from the music. Now Cash Doll is only going to be known for is that she's now beefing with Nicki Minaj, and that may not be the case. She clearly said in the thing like, "I still love Nicki Minaj." It was just some things that she said I didn't agree with, and I can believe that happened. I'm not going to say it didn't happen because Nicki Minaj probably do get in her feelings with a lot of things because any wrong thing that Nicki Minaj does is going to be people perpetuate her negatives more than her positives. So she has to walk a thin line when she put things out because it's people want the mess. They don't want what she did good. They don't care that she gave out like $1,000 purse to one of her fans, or a couple of $800 shirts to a couple of her fans last when she did Queen Radio, or that she
Mhm.
had a gospel singer on there that she did a collaboration with that went #1 on the gospel charts. But none of that didn't matter because all we was focused on was Pindy Prince on, which the clap back to Wendy. They focus on the mess. The mess is perpetuated, and we have to get to a point. If we really care for the art and the music, it should always be about the music. I don't want to keep on knowing about you not getting along with people behind the scenes because that things like this happen. That's a business. It's a competitive business. You
Mhm.
really think those? We think they not getting along. Can you imagine what the CEOs and the presidents of the labels be doing to each other to sabotage each other's record companies?
Right.
That rabbit hole goes deep. So if you really think these artists really have the power in the pull, they are nothing but puppets. They have to do a certain amount of sales. They have to perform in order to even keep that record label. They can get dropped. Nicki could still get dropped. I think she owed Columbia one more CD. If she doesn't perform to the level that they want her to, they can drop her before her contract.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I know I went somewhere else because, of course, we like the mess. So the mess is, let's focus on, how, Nikki and, probably done,
Focus on
check.
their accomplishments and not the mess. Basically, you feel like
That's what I would
you feel
prefer.
like
But I know it's not going to happen because it's not a
yeah,
realistic
it's
world
not
we live in.
realistic.
We
Yeah.
live in a world, it's mess. We love the mess. We love the drama. Look at all the most successful shows on TV right now, Love and Hip Hop, Real Housewives of Atlanta. They do millions and millions an episode because people want the mess. They want to see these black women tear each other down. They want to. It doesn't matter. Nikki could be a nice person, but she can also be a bee. And I'm not going to think she not, because you don't make it that far. You don't make it this far in the industry being a nice girl.
Somebody in the
Beyonce, I
chat
believe, is
said
a
that
whole
you
big.
should start a YouTube channel because you are a
Yeah.
good speaker and very insightful. I told him to DM me so we could do some more topics, but he never DM me, but it's all good.
I'm a DM unique. No, I definitely am. I've been hearing that, even with my friends, they say, I'm the reasonable friend. They say this in my circle of friends. They always say you're the most reasonable. So if before I go do something crazy, I always call you because I know you're going to, give me the actions to the reaction before it actually happens. So that's just how I am in everyday life. So I look at these women and these artists as human beings first. They are human. And that's
kind of the point that I was trying to get at. People they took it as, oh, you just hate Nicki. I don't hate her, but we have to be real. She's not a saint.
No, she's not a saint.
She's not a saint.
She's a powerful. No, she ain't no saint. She is the most powerful rapper, But that girl is worth almost $100 million. I don't know one millionaire that is nice. And in my personal opinion, I know a couple of millionaires. Some of them may be humble, but they are definitely very serious and very aggressive people, because their mind is constantly on making more and more and being better. So they're very competitive. Most millionaires are, because they're constantly challenging themselves to be better. So I don't think Nicki even really looks at any of these females as her competition. I think in her mind, she's just constantly trying to figure out how she can stay relevant to make more money, because that's just how it goes in this world. More money, more money. Some of these people are worth over $500 million, $1 billion, and they're still trying to find ways to make more money.
Somebody in the chat said, hold on, wait, Nick, you wasn't going there though. His sentiment and my sentiment are not exactly the same, but my initial point is that they are human, and this is a real life situation that you guys are putting one person on a godlike pedestal who is not innocent. He delivers his logic differently than me. So no, I'm not going to speak exactly like him, but my main point was we cannot act like a person is a saint and act like a situation cannot happen and act like somebody has to kiss their ass. Because they don't.
No,
that's not me saying. Yeah, that's not. That's right. You guys took it as, oh, well, you hate her. You hate her. I don't hate her, but I know that she's not perfect, and I don't. I'm not sitting here going to act like it either.
Yeah. I think when they hear all the perpetuation of all the hearsay, because it really is hearsay, even if some of the stuff did happen, it happened behind the scenes. It did not play out in front of our eyes. And unless you can show us some type of tangible evidence that it actually happened, it is just your word against theirs.
Let me respond to this girl one more time. This is the last time I'm responding to her. She said, you were leaning towards Cash is innocent. I never, ever on this live said Kash Doll was innocent. I said she's entitled to not follow her or not fuck with her if she does not want to. That's not saying she's innocent. That's saying exactly what it is. She is entitled to not follow her, not fuck with her if she does not want to. That's not saying that she's innocent. That's not saying that she ain't never did nothing shady to Nicki. That's not saying none of that. That's saying exactly what I said. She's entitled to not fuck with her if she does not want to. Everybody that you have in your life, you don't like them forever. I have friends that I had when I was in my early 20s that we were cool. We hung out. We went to the club, but then they did some shit. And it's like, I really don't like you. We really don't get along. All we do is go to the club, but outside of the club, are you really here for me? Are you really can I call on you if I'm stuck on the side of the road? So you evaluate certain things in your life and you realize, hey, if I don't have to continue to fuck with this person if we don't vibe. And that doesn't say that she didn't do nothing wrong. That's just saying that she doesn't have to fuck with her if she doesn't want to. Do you guys not understand that? If you don't, your comprehension
I understand completely. I understand. I get it. Trust me. What you're basically saying is the growth of a mature. That's a part of maturity, growing into a woman and understanding that you don't have to tolerate people just because y'all have some things in common. If this person adds no substance to your life, then you are entitled to move forward without them. you know, and that's just, and I advise anyone to think that way. So if Nicki was not bringing any substance to Cash Doll's life, Cash Doll has every right to move forward. And you know, well, I'm a bang with Cardi because Cardi has given me at least more than you was giving me, and I can't get mad at that because this is a business. We keep on forgetting these people are in contracts. They have to produce a certain amount of sales. They have to do what they have to do to be relevant and stay in the eye. So controversy sells. Cash Doll knew. Can I say that she was being real? Yeah, she probably was being real with what happened, but she also knew by putting it out there that it was going to spark controversy and get us talking about her, which
Right.
brings her.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, which brings her a lot of feet. Look who we talking about. Cash Doll, we were not talking about her like she wasn't in the conversation. Now she's in the conversation, and she's going to be for probably a minute now. Because when you go against Nicki, Nicki is a mega star. She has a huge following, a worldwide following.
All right, I'm
So
gonna
when
pause
people
you. I'm
come
gonna pause
against
you
her,
for a second. I'm gonna pause you for a second, okay?
yeah, no problem.
Stay on the line though.
Yeah.
You're unmuted. 424 the Barb. He's unmuted too. Um, and 971. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Is this
I guess I'm
971?
the bar.
Yeah, you on the. Oh, they hung up right when I was answering them. Okay, hold on. Okay, 336. Hello.
Hi.
Hey.
Well, I didn't have much to add. I was just listening. I just wanted to say, I'm a
Okay.
little over Nikki. I was just listening. I'm a little over Nikki, to be honest. I feel like she's had her run. Cash Doll, I don't see why it was a major issue and why they ended up beefing, but I don't think she has to follow Nikki. It's not a thing where just because they're both in the
I
same
don't think
industry,
they
they have to
beefing.
be the best of friends. That's not really necessary as long as they have respect for each other in their space. So I don't think it should be a big thing that she unfollowed Nikki. Like, it's not a huge thing. Nikki's not the queen.
Okay.
That's all.
Alrighty. Well, thank you for that. 203. Hello. 203. Hello.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
Hi.
It's Bryn Pooch. How you doing?
Pooch.
Yep, Bryn Pooch.
Okay. Hey.
What's going on? I think it's kind of whack that we're even talking about women having cat fights and giving a fuck, but it is what it is. I just wanted to call and say, Gap Tooth Gang, if you ain't got a gap, you whack.
Okay. Hey now. Whoop whoop. Gap Tooth Gang in the house. Gang gang.
Gang. You ain't got a gap, you whack.
Girl, you know what they say about them girls with them gaps. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But okay, well.
All right, that's all I really wanted to say.
Okay. All right. 305. Hello?
Hey, girl.
Hey.
It's been a while. I haven't talked to you. I haven't been on chat since that night we had for your questionnaire.
Okay. That was fun. I need to do that again. That was so much fun.
You should do that again. Oh, and girl, I saw your video beforehand. Your hair is on fleek, girl.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so I agreed to call her beforehand, and it's like 2 hours before that. We making a big deal out of nothing. Nicki Minaj, we already know what she gonna do. If she decides to respond to it, she's gonna go on Green Radio and act a damn fool. And even Cash Doll was not to retaliate. The narrative of the fan bases will automatically start some mess. And so I just feel like, okay, Cash Doll, like, you said what you said, cool. But now you've given everyone the ability to have their own narrative, and they're going to spin it regardless of what Cash Doll said. I don't honestly think that her and Cardi B made a big deal of anything, but of course, she's not fucking with Nicki, so not sharing with Cardi, like, it's not something to talk about. So I just feel like
ain't
Cash
gonna go that way.
Somebody got background noise.
I don't want it to go that way. I don't want this whole she went with Cardi B, so that's the issue. Like, but someone's gonna turn it into that, and that's my issue. Like,
Yeah.
the
Cash will handle it differently.
I hope so, because she doesn't seem like she's problematic at this point. So, but I just feel like the female rap game is getting too pissy, too animosity, too much. It has too much animosity in it, and now the one thing that caught her that was going the fuck off, Jesus Christ, about the whole colorism and brown
she crazy.
girl gang. I thought she was fucking, ballistic. I was like, girl, you calm the fuck down, girl.
Yeah,
but
man, she on the menstrual or something wrong with her.
Right, but what I will say is, so she did make one point I will bring up, and the fact that
wait, who you said? Who you was talking about? I zoned out. What you said?
Oh, the girl that came on there going off on the fact that it's a brown skin girl.
The one from the Bay Area.
Nicki Minaj
Oh, she's still on the line. 925 is still here, honey. 925.
She going for me too. She going for me too. I came off of work. I work at a hospital. Girl, I know how to pay my bills. I'm coming from you, bitch. But all I'm saying is
925. He came for you a little bit.
I'm just saying, like, she went beyond the standard of what we was talking about. That's what the whole issue with her was. She made points.
Yeah, she went way off.
But I was like, girl, we not talking about light skin versus dark skin and the female rapper here versus Jordan. We were not talking about that.
Right.
So she called for pop up on me, so be it. I'll let her
No,
have
she's
it.
still on. 925, hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
She's still here. Do you have a response to what he said?
I'm listening to him. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Hey, girl. But no, like I was saying.
Hey, how you doing?
No. She's a grown woman, and I respect her mindset by no means. But again, we was talking about that girl, and what I feel like is, if we're gonna have that conversation, we gotta talk about things.
Yes, you are, me.
2016, 2017, 2018, all this beefing, and Nicki Minaj only fuck with girls who have a clout going on. Like, we know what Nicki doing.
Well, I didn't say that she was only messing with. I don't think I said that. I said a lot of things. I don't think I said that. I said she's clearly an opportunist. And when she first came out, it was other female MCs that was way better than her, but they wanted to push a look. I didn't say she couldn't rap. I just said it was other female rappers who have brown skin. For you to say that it's not a colorist situation, that's a problem, because I'm a woman, and a lot of women who are better than her in every way, that are natural, that think a little bit differently, that don't be too much messiness about how they go about things, are better than her. That's just what it is. They wanted to look. That's what I'm saying. And I've been living probably longer than you, so I've seen this thing from when female artists had to be seen to be in baggy clothes.
Okay, well let him reply now. Let him reply now.
Now.
No,
it is a colorist situation that I'm looking at it.
Shit, crazy.
No, she done calm down. No, I agree with her, because I'm not saying not an issue. I do believe it is, and I do believe that Nicki had a look they were selling for. Cardi B had a look they were selling for. Had even Megan Thee Stallion, low key has a look they're selling for. The city girls, have their audience that they're attracting to. I totally agree with that. She is not wrong by that, by no means. But for Kash Doll, just for talking about Kash Doll and Nicki Minaj, Kash Doll, the way she responded was not wrong. Nicki Minaj ain't gonna check for her, because Nicki Minaj knows she's number one, and she'll keep her title away. Drake tries to keep his title the same way. And speaking of Drake, not because they're off the topic, but for someone that says they want to keep this on number one, you saw what happened at Tyler Creator's concert. She thought people want to hear him rap his shit, and they're like, nigga, no.
Here we go with this.
No, I'm just saying the fact that, like, her point of being, like, Nicki Minaj is number one, and Drake, other rappers think the same way. That's all I'm saying about that. I'll leave that alone for what that was. But
right. I understand.
Like I said,
all right.
You're not gonna check for Kash Doll.
Well, to bring everything home, I think the Kash Doll and Nicki Minaj shit gonna be handled behind the scenes. I don't think it's gonna really go as far as people think it will.
Yeah.
I don't think so either, honestly.
All right, hold on 1 second.
But let me say this. Just because someone does not like you or doesn't like something that you do does not make you a hater. It's just that you just don't like them. People want to pump somebody hating because they don't understand who they are. You can entertain who you want to entertain. You can promote who you want to promote. You see what I'm saying? And everybody is not a hater. Everybody is not going to follow behind Nicki Minaj. That doesn't make them a hater. It's a choice. I choose to do what I do every day, not because I need to get permission from nobody. People are grown. They can make decisions like that. If I say I don't like Nick at night, that doesn't mean that she's not a good person. That means that she's just not for me. You get what I'm saying? So it doesn't make that you a hater because you disagree or you just don't follow with everybody else. It just goes to show you how many followers in real life there really is. Because it doesn't make a difference. I'm talking about the music. When it goes over the music and people saying that, oh, well, Kash Doll this. I don't think Kash Doll was all that nice of an MC at all. I don't think she's a raw. I just don't.
For real, you heard me?
She's not a raw. She don't really. She spit, but 16 bars from somebody to be spitting and writing. An artist can spit and write and be in the studio and get into the money. That's one of the reasons why Nicki probably made it, because Nicki was in the studio and she was writing, getting into the money. And then when her and she had Lil Kim's image. So how you gonna do another broad image? That's colorism right there, because the other one was brown skin at the time with them same bars. You see what I'm saying? But they wanted to see it coming from Nicki. So
all right, pause for a second. 925. Hold on. All right, Anonymous, hello? Anonymous caller, hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, and yourself?
I'm good.
Wait. Somebody, okay, so I have multiple people unmuted right now. Somebody has the live playing in the background.
Am I unmuted?
Everybody is unmuted.
Oh, I didn't know that. This is Jay from Philly. I'm quiet. I'm listening.
Okay,
I'll wait till you wrap it up so I get my final thoughts. And,
okay,
so let everybody get their point across.
All right, anonymous caller. Hello.
Hi.
All right, go ahead.
I just was calling in. I agree with Auntie, the one that's been going off from a sense, in respect to the whole Nicki Minaj Kash Doll thing. The thing is I feel like Kash Doll needed to address that because of how the barbs was coming at her, because of her and Cardi hanging out and that picture that was taken. And I felt like she needed to address that to kind of like essentially get ahead of the narrative. Because regardless of what she say, people are going to say whatever they want to say, but at least she spoke her truth. And people can take it and twist it and flip it however they want to. But when you look at Nicki Minaj, and I grew up listening to Nicki Minaj, I like Nicki Minaj, but there was a turn for me as it relates to Nicki Minaj, because I still don't feel like her music had any growth, even though she's been in the game as long as she's been in the game.
Right.
And she's had a lot of issues with a lot of women. Like it doesn't make any sense if there's so many people that have come out and have said something about how this woman has handled them behind the scenes, outside of a Lil Kim, outside of a Remy Ma, outside of a Cardi B, outside of these ladies that's already like kind of like mainstream, other people that haven't even been able to make it to a mainstream level that has spoken on how she stopped them or prevented them from doing something. There has to be some ounce of truth to that. And it's sad.
Can I say something? Because these stories change, though, a lot of them. A lot of these stories, I think when you think critically, you see there's a lot of semantics and the narratives that get put out there. And just because multiple people say something doesn't necessarily mean it's true.
A lot of people will, repeat.
How I look at it is if you're a critical thinker and an
I'm a critical thinker. That's why I was thinking about the narratives of it all.
I'm also an analytical thinker, like meaning I look at things, I look at the whole scope of things. You get what I'm saying? I looked at how Nicki Minaj attacked that woman that just did, that wrote a story on her, and that was saying that her music had no growth, and how she attacked that woman. Fans attack that woman.
But that's her art. People take that. She shouldn't have did that. She was out of line for doing that, though. I agree. But that is her art, and people are sensitive about their work. And when you put, something in there, but she shouldn't have responded. I give you that. But as a person who is into their art and that craft, they're going to be offended. Like somebody criticized Doja Cat, and she said "F you," about a music track came out. She's like "F you," and I get how she felt. Like, don't come at me when I put the work in to produce this, and you're criticizing my work and critiquing my work when you didn't sit in the studio and have to put these bars together, put this mix together, make this song come out the way it is, and you come out and say, well, your music hasn't grown, in my opinion.
Well,
And
she
she
do
shouldn't
have a
have
right.
responded.
She do have a right
Okay.
to state
I
how
get
she
what
feel
you're
about
saying,
it,
but
though.
Yeah, that's why I
as
said
an
she shouldn't have
artist,
responded to that. But I get from an artistic point of
Okay.
point of view, I can get how
All
Nicki
right.
would feel be offended by someone critiquing her work. But it's to be expected in the business, and that's why when she made that move like that, she started making moves like that because she can't respond to anything. She's at a level of
Okay,
stardom
but
where everything can be used against her.
okay, but here's the thing. I get what you're stating wholeheartedly. But when you are an artist and you're in an industry and you're in this era where everyone is going to have an opinion, you have to be able to accept constructive criticism. What that young lady did and what she wrote, I don't know if you read it, there was nothing that she wrote where Nicki Minaj should have came at her the way she came at her, DM'd her the way that she DM'd her, got her fired, okay? When she want to talk about stopping bags and a whole bunch of other shenanigans, got this lady fired from her job and then sent her fans after her, attacking her, and so on and so forth. And that is not the only person that Nicki Minaj has done that to. That has to say something about that individual and her character is that you
No,
are
but they
30
all
plus
done
years
it. They
old
all
and
do
you've
it.
been in
It's
the
not.
game.
This is not an unwritten rule. They all do it, and Beyonce has done it. What happened to Carrie Hilson after Beyonce said that the "Turn Me Off" song? What happened to her?
Okay.
People, what happened to 106 in Park when that girl made that comment about Beyonce's daughter's here? What happened to the show? They all played their role of power.
Okay.
They all play it.
But,
You know, it's the art of power
but
and
you're
control.
talking-
Kim has done it. Kim was trying to get Notori fired. She was trying to get that girl fired because she didn't feel she looked like her.
Yeah,
And she doesn't feel apologetic about it. She don't even feel apologetic about it. So can you imagine what else she has done, how many bags she stopped? And females in general, all of them really have never really been collaborative like that. They all went at each other. That's just unfortunately how the female rap game has been set up.
when you handle things behind the scenes versus when you handle things publicly and have your fans publicly attack someone and give
But
out
Nicki doesn't. She handled most of her stuff behind the scenes. That's why we never know what. Like right now, Kash Doll just said that this went down in the DMs. Nicki has not responded to it yet, and I'm almost positive that Nicki's not going to respond to it because she knows. She knows now after that whole terrible year she had with Cardi in 2017. She knows now that it doesn't matter if she's right or wrong. She's wrong in the eyes of the public.
that she is going to respond.
She's wrong, so she's not going to respond. I can almost bet you she's not going to respond. If she responds, she's going to respond indirectly.
It may be indirectly,
but it's not going to be a direct response.
Okay,
like Kash Doll gave a direct response. That was direct. She put a statement out there that is direct. We don't even have to try to look between the lines. She clearly stated a direct message.
I think all of that's gonna happen behind the scenes.
Nicki is not going to ever be able to do what Kash Doll does. She told to a different level. She will never be able. Beyonce would never be able to do something like that. Rihanna can't do. When you're at a certain level of a celebrity,
Somebody breathing into the phone.
I'm gonna say that because Nicki do sometimes, you know.
Because I can't talk over you.
All right, so I'm gonna have both of you guys pause. Stay on the line though. 520, hello.
Yeah, my bad. Hello. I'm sorry.
Yeah, hold on a second.
Hello,
520.
I'm gonna let somebody else talk because I don't want to take the whole line.
Hello.
Yeah, no, just pause for a second, Jay. 520, hello.
Hello. Hello.
Yes. Hi.
Hey, this is gonna be very quick. The lady that was talking, she kind of answered the question that I was gonna ask. I was just going to say, in the very beginning, everybody used to listen to Nicki Minaj and wanted to be like Nicki Minaj. And now I really don't understand why there's a division. It seemed as soon as Cardi B came into the limelight, they kind of just forgot about and was unappreciative of all the hard work Nicki Minaj did with Lil Wayne or even by herself with the makeup and her hard work. And
I disagree.
I don't think that. I don't think that. I think before Cardi
disagree.
B even dropped a song, Nicki Minaj started dropping flop records. There was records
really?
that was not sticking for a while before Cardi B ever dropped a song. There was times where so she changed up her
Nicki
flow.
got used to being.
Why do you think she
Nicki
couldn't put
got
out
used
hot
to being
records?
the only one for a long time, and then it changed
but it was
after so
hot
long.
records. Why do you think she couldn't put out good records or keep up? Because everything was always hot. You know what I'm saying? How come she couldn't put out hot records, and how come they couldn't at least just say, hey, we appreciate you, Nicki Minaj? Because even with the beef, remember the Lil Kim beef? And they even had Nicki Minaj back when that Lil Kim had the beef. They had Nicki Minaj back. I'm just saying they could at least said, we appreciate you, Nicki, but we're going to, instead of talking down on her, because people want you to listen to her. But she answered my question. She answered my question because she said, yeah. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand. Hello, all at the same time.
but she answered my question because she said, she was stopping bags or something like that. So that kind of thing.
That's so. I don't like the. That's a rumor. I don't. That's my thing. Is like, I don't like the idea that we focus just on that. She's an artist. She puts out music.
Name a humble.
I don't care if she's not a humble. None of those rappers are humble. All of them are arrogant, and all of them think they the ish. That's the image.
That's the point I was trying to make. But what?
Hello.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you say Young Ma is a humble rapper?
None of them
All
are
right,
humble,
everybody pause for a second. Everybody pause for a second. 312, hello?
Hi, how are you, Nick?
Hi.
What's good?
Hey, girlie.
This is how I look at it. No one is humble. Let's be realistic. They're all rich.
Thank you.
Hey, they're all rich. Let's be realistic. I totally agree, right? At the end of the day, anybody that stand up to Nicki, they're going to have a major fall. Let's be realistic. But when Remy did it, Nicki had no response. But Remy fell off. A lot. Then just think about it. People don't even.
And she's a grandma
like
now, so Remy's grandma.
She couldn't rap.
Okay, listen what I'm saying. But she was. But still, she still have that negative energy. Remy has negative energy still. She got that gangster. Blah blah, right?
Yeah.
But notice how she didn't come up really after she got into it with Nicki. Nicki knows a lot of people with a lot of connections.
She didn't come up, but Nicki went down too.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah,
can I ask a question?
She's old now. Let's be realistic. She's old. She was
going to lose some of her clout anyway. Just
right. Her clout is already out of there.
She's 10 years in the business. Women just don't have the longevity that men do. That's just a fact.
Let me ask y'all a question.
Can I ask the question though? Oh, go ahead.
Can I ask the question? How come when thank you. How come when the new rappers come in, like that girl y'all was just saying, how come they always disrespect the OG rapper like Nicki or Carter? Like, how come anytime there's a new rapper, why can't they humble themselves against them?
Okay. I don't think that's necessary.
I was ready for that because this is a competitive. Rap is a sport. You watch football, you watch basketball. Rap is like it's a sport. You're supposed to take down your competitor. That's why I was in shock when Nicki started coming at Kim, because that was her job. Just like it was Remy Ma's job to come. When people say, why Remy Ma coming at Nicki? It's her job. She want to dethrone her.
Okay,
so
here's
she
one
can
more
sit
question.
at the top.
Here's one more question. Why do they play victim then? That's what I can't stand about America.
That's the new era. That's the new era, sir.
But okay, wait, I gotta stop y'all right there because because I seen a lot of people saying that Kash Doll is playing the victim. How is she playing the victim when she's simply replying to people attacking her? That's not playing the victim.
Yeah, Kash not playing the victim.
Just like, hold on, wait. Just like when
she just simply responded.
I did the video.
And she responded.
I did the video on Lil Kim versus Notori Naughton. Lil Kim kept saying she's playing victim. She's playing victim. How the hell is she playing victim by somebody asking her about her movie role, how she got the role? That's not playing victim. So I think you guys need
Okay.
to take playing victim out. I'll let y'all talk,
Okay.
but we can't, like, she ain't, I'm not going to let y'all say the girl playing a victim when people were
That was me
attacking
that
her.
said that. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
I would say she's not playing victim, but I would use the word empathy. She played sympathy or empathy because she said what she had to say. It was that, but when she kept elaborating on the barbs are bothering me, they need to leave me alone.
But they are bothering her, though.
I
They
get that.
are.
I get that though. Hold on, I get that, and I understand they are bothering her. But you are a
The barbs is
superstar.
gonna bother
These people
me once
should
this
not be
video
able-
load up. Like, they
should-
are bothering her.
These are talking to, like you said, these people could be Scotia somewhere. They could be Asian. It could be anybody. They could be bots.
Wait.
That you can't. That's my whole logic. Is like you give people power when you respond. You give them energy. You create that ball that keeps coming at you because they see they struck a nerve. You can't respond to people who don't exist in your world. They don't exist in your world.
The thing is that if Kash Doll wouldn't have responded, then people would have painted the narrative.
It would have been okay. They was going to create a narrative anyway. Once she went on Hollywood Unlocked, that narrative was already created because Jason Lee is a big fan of Cardi. He literally was trying to play the song and everything. That already placed the moment she stepped foot on Hollywood Unlocked.
Let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all think that?
Can we talk about that though?
Be able to speak your truth.
Can we
Let me
talk
ask
about that?
y'all-
Like,
Can we
damn
talk
if
about
she
that
do,
though?
damn if she don't. It's like,
Let me-
no one should always have to hide behind a rock. Nicki Minaj short songs and hide her hand. No one should
Do y'all
always
think
have to hide
that young
behind a rock.
MA can compete with this generation of women?
What is
No,
little
but-
young? What is that got to do with this?
Hit me out. Hit me out, man. Hit me out. I'm sorry.
What?
Oh man! Oh Lord!
All right.
Younger May. Younger May is a dope lyricist though, but like
All right,
we
hold on,
said,
wait,
we want
y'all.
the shaky booty music. They want the shaky booty music. They don't care about lyrics anymore. It's all about shaky
All right.
butts.
All right, wait a second.
That's it.
813, hello.
Hey, how
Hey.
you doing, Nick?
Hi, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. I want to ask you a question.
I got a question.
Like, why do you think Nicki Minaj, like it seems like every month, it's like something she involved with something. Like, why do you think that? Like,
I thought she's trying to stay relevant. I think she's trying to stay relevant, honestly.
Yeah,
I did that.
I agree with
They're all
that.
trying to stay relevant. Controversy sells. I said that in the beginning of my statement. Like, controversy sells.
If
We
she
live in
trying
that
to be-
era now.
If she trying to be relevant, why is she getting married? If she trying to be relevant, why is she getting married?
Because, I mean, you can do that now. That's a part of the culture. All of them got married. All the rappers got married. That's just a part of the culture now. Cardi came straight out the gate and got married. That's just what it is now. It's a different culture. We don't live. We back in the day.
no, but I feel like Nicki is dope as fuck. She don't gotta do none of that shit. She just sit on
She
her
don't. She wants to do it. She's a 37-year-old woman. She's older. She wants to get married and have kids. I mean, I can understand her biological clock got to be ticking at this point. Women get to a certain age and they just it hits them. They have to have a baby or want to be married. That's just what they want. So I don't think that's unnormal for her to be doing what she's doing now. I think she's moving at a faster pace because the biological clock is ticking.
Yeah, time
is ticking.
Somebody brought something up. I want a question on it. Someone brought something about Hollywood Unlocked.
Yes, I brought that up.
Okay, can I ask a question to everybody? Because I feel like no one's looking at this like this part of Hollywood Unlocked. Does anybody else think that Jason Lee having anybody on the show that either does rap or reality TV always want to get into some messy ass shit that comes right after once he talks to them? Because I feel like everybody goes to talk Jason Lee and it gets back to the media. All of a sudden now it gets boomed and it just becomes fucking disgusting.
Yeah, he's a messy. He's off. He's like a Wendy Williams. He's a shock job.
Thank you. Okay, y'all have a blessed night. I can't hold a conversation like y'all do. So y'all have a good night. And Nick, I couldn't say y'all want to, but Nick, thank you
Good
so
night,
much.
sir.
I ain't gonna play too long. God bless y'all.
Good
night.
Good.
Who was that?
Night, sir. Good night. Good night. I would say to get back on topic, I would say he's like a shock jock, and he knows that we live in the area now. It's just drama sells. I'll say I'm in my mid-30s. I'm close to Nicki's age. So I remember part of time where, the only time you would see like mess is in like off of Wendy Williams or a drama magazine or something like that. But now we just live in an era where drama is really the forefront of entertainment. So them fighting, this whole little situation is only gonna make both of them more popular now. It's only gonna make. Nicki's already popular. She don't really need it. Oh, she do need it because she's competing with a different era.
No,
she has to stay relevant.
It's gonna keep Nicki more.
It's gonna keep her more popular. She does need it, and Kash Doll needs it as well because she wants to. She wants to get into that audience. What made Cardi so successful is even though Cardi was talented.
Hey, Philly. Hold on one second.
Yeah, I get into
everybody.
It.
No, okay, wait. Okay, so everybody in the chat, it's 1:57. I don't want it to say 2 hours because even though it's only a couple minutes left, people are going to be like 2 hours, even though, you know what I mean. So I'm going to end it here. Yeah. Everybody stay on the line. If you guys want to join in on the conversation outside of the live chat, you can still call in. I'm going to still converse with everybody. And I'm going to record this part of it. It just won't, I'm going to just end the live right now. So if you guys, yeah, I'm just ending the live part, but I'm still keeping on the discussion. So everybody who's called in, stay on the phone. We're going to still talk. We're still going to get into this, but the live is going to end. If you want to join in on the conversation, call the number. Thank you guys for tuning in. And, I expect to see you barbs at the dough. Okay?